And we are live, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Chosen Wisdom Football, a channel for the football purists, for the critical thinkers, for the Manchester United fans. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a great day, despite, guys, the bad news that we have received today. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys have seen the news, have heard the news. It's not good, guys. It's not good, guys. What is going on here?
That's not what I'm seeing on my screen either.
Anyway, guys, what is happening to the stream? One job. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with the stream. Why it's even like this? Yeah, I mean, you can even scroll. You can scroll within this.
Just opened it up and now it's done that. I didn't open this wider. I can see more.
Now, 8 people watching. Sorry, guys. We just started the stream and we've not seen this before.
Whatever. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know how to. Because you see on my screen, it wasn't doing that. Just keep going. People are still seeing you.
Yeah. I'm done.
It should be better now. No, it should be better. You should be. Give it 10 more seconds to catch up.
And these things are not. I'm ready to end the stream anyway. Whenever you are. Because this is unacceptable, if I'm being honest.
Well, I guess that, I mean, they can see, you're on screen big. It's normal, but I just need to make that different.
This stream is acting crazy.
Yeah, it's not. I have to see it.
So, guys, I'm going to end the stream and hopefully try to see if we can sort it. Because everything is discombobulated, guys. And it's been 5 minutes now. So I apologize about this, guys. I really do. What's the visuals? What's the visuals like, people? Because on my thing, it is acting mad. The visuals. You got like the screen on. I have no idea what's going on. But we'll persevere. We'll persevere, guys. We'll persevere with the stream. Anyway, today's not a good day, people. Today's not a good day. There's good news. The manager has done his press conference and there are some good quotes from his press conference. But as we all know, the news of the day, the negative news of the day is that the Baleba deal is off, people. The deal is off. Yeah. The stream today is acting mad, but I'm going to persevere, people. I'm going to persevere anyway. Do you know what? the stream is actually throwing me off a little bit because I'm trying to sort it out and it's fully thrown me off. But all I can say about the Baleba situation is I am British Bulldog. Big up British Bulldog in the chat. My guy BB. TK in the chat. Eddie. Blacks in the chat. All right, cool. Let me just focus then. Let me focus and let me just do my thing because I am bare distracted at the moment, guys. My brain's not focused. But for me, before we get into the Baleba thing, I'm not angry and I'm not annoyed. I'm more deflated. You know them ones where it's like they built you up, they leaked things to the media, they told you you're going to be shopping at Selfridges in Knightsbridge, West London, and then they only gave you £1 to spend, and they told you to go into Sheffield. So I'm like, bro, what am I going to do with £1? I feel more deflated, guys. I'm not angry. I'm just like, I felt like I've been built up into the air and then my balloon's been popped. Because when I think about it, they've said all along, this deal is unlikely. They've said all along, it will be a difficult deal. So they've actually been honest and upfront about it. We have just been introduced, you know, when you get introduced to a lifestyle where you can't go backwards. When you're eating, listen, I don't even like caviar, but when you're eating caviar and all that fancy stuff, you don't want to go backwards. So it's like, and to be honest, if you'd asked most of us at the beginning of the window, Baleba wouldn't have been on the cards. So it's almost like a tease. You know what I'm trying to say? We were teased a little bit by the club. Or were we? Or were we? Because I know you guys in the chat will have your different opinions on the matter. I have my opinion on the matter before we get into it. But I know I've been looking. The fan base right now is deflated. It's more deflated than anything. So I get it. I get it. We still are in for another midfielder. So, and this has been reported by every big journalist, guys. This is not just the random sort of Cameroonian or African journalist here or there or Indie Kalia. This has now been reported by every journalist. So Man United have put this out there. Man United have briefed all the journalists to say that the deal is off. So frustration and deflation is I think the word to use to describe how I feel. I was so disappointed, guys, because you know me. You guys know me. I was a believer. British Bulldog in the chat, we were believers. We were believers, and now I don't know, guys. I'm annoyed. That midfield needs work, guys. Now that we've been introduced to the idea of getting a new midfielder, I don't want to start the midfield with Casemiro and Bruno, guys. I can't, people. I can't. So 2 weeks left. We clearly have some kind of money. Otherwise, we wouldn't have started talking to Brighton about Baleba. So we have some kind of money. Can we still now get a goalkeeper? Before, if we were all in for Baleba and we couldn't get a goalkeeper, now can we reallocate funds and get a goalkeeper and a midfielder? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, guys. We only have about 20 minutes of the show to go because the Liverpool game's tonight. The Liverpool games kicks off at 8 o'clock and I'm also going to do a watch along. So big up the chat. Big up Santos Flow, a new person in the chat. Walton and Onana would be great options. Walton would be a great option, but Walton's another £100 million player, guys. He is. Crystal Palace at this stage of the window, they're not going to let Walton go for £100 million. Onana, yeah, I hear Onana. I hear that. TK says he was never a believer. British Bulldog says choose focus. All these teams are having pleasure. We didn't get him, bro. One thing that doesn't go under the radar is how we are hated, bro. Man United are the most hated clubs. When we don't succeed, everyone joins in and celebrates. That's the reason why it's hard for us to do deals and other clubs take the piss. It's because there is some sort of united anti-United front with every football club. They don't want us to get back to the top and start winning again. No club wants us to do that. So Eddie says, all these men building their 11 with Baleba in it. Do you trust Ugarte to steady the ship? Eddie, man, don't ask me these questions about Ugarte. Do you trust Ugarte? TK said 8 weeks ago we only had Cunha and it looked bad. Now we are melting down because we couldn't break our transfer. That's probably where I'm gonna go with it, TK. The reason why I'm not angry and mad and doing what other fans are doing and say, oh my days, the window's done. It's a 4 out of 10 window. Look, the reason why I'm not doing that is because none of us expected to get Mbeumo, Cunha, and Sesko. We were already up here as a fan base in the clouds with the 3 signings that we had. And now I'm supposed to believe that that now that we don't have Baleba, our transfer window goes from up here to all the way down there because we didn't get a signing that no one expected us to get in the first place. I get how people are feeling because I'm feeling something similar. I get how people are feeling, but I think we can step back from this situation and be like, would have Man City have paid that amount for Baleba? Probably not. Is it right for us to step back because it's too expensive? That's a debate for maybe you guys to have. Where we, did anyone expect us to sign this player at the beginning of the transfer window? No, he was a opportunity. So let's put things into context. Let's not go and start saying, oh, it's a 2 out of 10 window. It's a worst window ever because we don't have Baleba. That's a bit over the top, I think. But I'm disappointed still. It's all right to feel whatever you want to feel. It's all right. It's okay. I am disappointed we didn't get him. You should be disappointed because we all wanted him. So today's show, we're going to quickly go through the Baleba updates because we're no longer believers. So because we're no longer believers, we've got to call him Baleba. So we'll go through the Baleba updates. We'll go through, unfortunately, a bit more negative news. Sancho updates. It doesn't look like Sancho is going to Roma and we need this guy to leave. We need Sancho to leave the club ASAP. And we need the players that we want to sell to all leave very quickly. And once again, this Sancho situation is now being revealed that he's not impressed with Roma's offer. And I'm tearing my hair out. I'm trying not to, be in my feelings. I'm trying to look objectively when it comes to Sancho. But this guy is I get the frustration. This guy needs to leave. He just needs to accept an offer that is good for him and go. It's our fault. We should never have given Sancho those wages. And now he's just living on those wages and he's not going to accept a low wage. We shouldn't have done that. Now it's difficult for us to get rid of this guy. And we need to get rid of this guy quickly. So there's Sancho updates, Baleba updates, negativity. So I've decided to end this session with the press conference with Amorim's quotes about tomorrow, which are positive. So we'll hopefully end the stream with some positivity. It's not, we don't all, like we said yesterday, we don't just want a negative stream. We want some positivity. You want to smile a little bit. But we'll start with the Baleba stuff because it's the most topical thing that's going on at the moment. So I've kind of given you a little bit of my take on it, and I'm pretty sure you guys in the chat will keep letting me know your thoughts on the situation. But everyone and their dog is coming out saying exactly the same thing with regards to Baleba, unfortunately. So David Ornstein, I'm going to read out David Ornstein's quotes. He says that Man United are not planning to proceed with Carlos Baleba move this summer. Indirect plus direct contact between clubs, but Brighton, clear not for sale. And level of fee to consider deal is too high. The 21-year-old midfielder is keen on the move, but he's not unhappy at Brighton. That's quite a lot of information if you actually think about it. It's more information than they usually give us when it comes to stuff. So we're not planning to go through on a move. We know that we've spoken to the club. The situation is, the thing is, we kind of know that the price was going to be around 100 million. I think if Man United did not know that the price was going to be around 100 million, they could have just asked me because I would have told them, right? And they went into this knowing that. So what did they expect to happen? Those are the questions I have to ask because we know United only start releasing stuff when they are sure the player wants to come. So we spoke to the player. We were sure he wanted to come. As David Ornstein says there, he wanted to come. Tick. Great. we should have had an idea how much the fee was. If we've been speaking to Brighton, and I'm pretty sure we have been, I've been saying we have been, we kind of knew how much the fee was. And even if Brighton was keeping the fee a secret, and Brighton were just saying, we're not going to tell you how much it is, just bid. And if the bid is good, we will start talking. If it's not, fuck off. Yeah. So some sort of blind bid. You still know. You still kind of know what they want. So I don't know what Man United's end goal was here. My optimism came from the fact that everybody that we've been in for seriously, who we've agreed terms with personally and all these things, we have got them. We have got them. My optimism came from the fact that we've been moving seriously this transfer window. We wouldn't be putting it out there about certain things if we didn't feel that we were going to do certain things. So my question is, what's the end game here? Is the end game just to tap him up for next summer and think that we're going to just get him easily next summer? Has he said that he only wants to come to Man United? Because a lot can change in a year. You can say to him, we'll come for you next summer, but Man City, Real Madrid, who knows? Barcelona every year say they don't have any money, but every year they sign players. Who knows who could come in for him? Chelsea, again, who knows? Maybe Lavia is too injury prone. They might want to replace Lavia. A lot can change in a year. So saying that we're going to come for you in a year's time, I don't know. It might be now or never for Baleba. It might be now or never. Maybe someone in a hierarchy has made a decision that, listen, this is too high. We need a midfielder and a goalkeeper. And if you get Baleba, it's just a midfielder. Either way, I want to know what the end goal here was. Because my cynical thoughts of this, I have cynical thoughts. What if people, and let me know if I'm chatting shit if you disagree or not, I'm cool with it. What if they were gassing us up because they kind of figured out that they were probably never going to afford 100 million and they've always wanted to bring the fee down to about 70, right? That's always what they wanted. That's why they went to the player first to talk to the player. And they're trying to do the whole forcing, the player wants to come, so give us a low fee. They try to do that, right? But what if they were doing all of that stuff, yeah, with no real intention to actually buy him because the new shirt was coming out this week? What if they wanted to fill us with more optimism, gas us up so we can go and all get the new third kit? It might sound silly. And I know some of you guys will say, no, Chosen, that's not it. But I wouldn't put it past United. I seriously wouldn't put it past United. So, like I said, I don't know what the end goal here is. We're now talking about other alternatives. Is there enough time to get other alternatives? That Borussia Dortmund Hillman is being reported again. What are the alternatives, people? I'm asking the chat. I'm asking you guys. What are your alternatives? Edison. Why is nobody coming in for Edison from Atalanta? If he's that good, why have we not heard anything about Edison? What are the alternatives? And what was Man United's end goal here? Either way, I'm not going to be angry that we don't get him. Because if we saw the tweets, if we actually consumed the information correctly, we should have always known that it was a very difficult deal. And the likelihood of us getting him was still small. So that's where we are. I don't know what else to say about this. This is the second tweet from Ben Jacobs, people. Manchester United will not place a formal offer for Carlos Baleba following club to clubs. So after now speaking to the club, we've decided we're not going to put in an offer. United remain keen to sign Baleba, but given no encouragement. Brighton owner Tony Bloom has made it clear he wants to keep Baleba until at least next summer. Brighton believe Baleba will eventually be worth as much as Moises Caicedo. So it's very strange that it's like he will eventually be worth as much as him. As in what? Just after this year, are you saying that you're going to sell him for as much as Caicedo? Which means, are you saying right now he's not worth it? Which means he's worth less right now. Is that what you're trying to say? We've been receiving so many mixed messages, yeah, regarding this deal. Yesterday, yeah, we were told by Fabrizio Romano and all of the journalists that Man United were preparing a bid. Am I lying? We were told by every journalist that Man United are preparing a bid. Friday they will bid. We are going to bid. We are going to bid. We even got told £112 million, blah, blah, blah. And in the space of 24 hours, it's the deal off. These same journalists, 12 hours ago, last night, were saying bid imminent. And these same guys are now saying the deal's off. People, I don't know people. I don't know people. Is there another tweet? Before I read the chat, is there another tweet? We can quickly just run through the tweets, people, give you all the details. All right, so David Ornstein is saying that Carlos Baleba is prepared to continue pushing to sign for Manchester United, even if it means waiting until the future. So that's a bit of optimism, I guess, for us to know that he still wants United, and in a year's time, once we go in for him, or if we go in for him again in a year's time, he might still be saying yes. Regardless of whether Man City or Real Madrid or whoever is lurking around, he will probably go, I want United. But who knows? In a year's time, we could finish 18th. No, we won't do that. But in a year's time, we could finish 15th again. Will he still come? A year is a long time. This time last year, we had Ten Hag in charge. This time last year, we hadn't even signed Ugarte yet. A year is a long time, people. So all of this talking, a year's time, guys, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let me see what the chat is saying. Let me see what the chat is saying quickly. Yep, TK 8 weeks ago. Suggestion to United brass. Go sign the player Brighton was going to sign to replace Baleba. How about the scouts do what they paid to do? Big up TK for that. Yeah, man. How about we go, all right, cool. You don't want to give us Baleba? Let's find out who you're trying to, or who you're going to replace him with, and we're going to go get that guy. How about that? Because we have seen that you've improved every time you replace that guy. You've gone from Basuma, replaced him with Caicedo, then from Caicedo, replaced him with my guy, Baleba. You've improved that area every time you've replaced. So whoever's coming in next after Baleba, he's going to be a bang. He's going to be a gem. So we need to find, TK's right, we need to find that guy. If you follow the pattern, find the guy that Brighton want to replace Baleba with, because he's probably going to be better than Baleba. Yeah? So I hear that, TK, I hear that. British Bulldog says we will sign 3 more players. BB, I think we might sign 2 more players, BB. But 3 players, that's optimistic. I think we will still go try to sign a midfielder. And now that we're not going to spend 100 million on Baleba, a goalkeeper may be back on the cards. But if we sign 3, listen, I'll be happy. I won't say no to that. Eddie Black says, I told you about Inicalia Wiz. What do you think of them now? Yeah, I'm going to take what they say now with a bit more salt, bro. You know that pinch of salt, yeah? I'm going to use my whole hand to pick it up. You know that pinch of salt? I'm going to hold the salt with 2 hands, bro. It's not going to be a pinch. Listen, I'm not going to lie, Eddie. The main journalists that Fabrizio Romano have got things terribly wrong this summer, like, as well. So, yeah. You got to take things with a pinch of salt, bro. I'm going to definitely start doing that a bit more. Eddie says we might not get Baleba now as he wasn't begging to come. Other teams will definitely come into the mix. Ratcliffe would be like, we want to make the next Baleba, not buy him. No, yeah, you're right. I hear that, Eddie. I hear that. But Radcliffe definitely wants, he has said he wants to get the next best thing, not buy a ready-made thing. He has said that, so you're right. But Baleba's there, bro. Baleba's there. And if we had the money, bro, we should just go get him. Milton, big up Milton in the chat. Maybe the deal was to make the inquiry in order to please the fans. And as you say, fill everyone with optimism. Milton, my conspiracy theory doesn't sound too conspiracy right now, because you kind of, that's how I've, listen, feel good factors, marketing, getting a fan base, priming your fan base is important. Whether you use certain players to market, whether you're doing all these adverts and putting Bruno at the face of all the adverts because you know Bruno garners positive reactions, rather than using someone like Sancho, for instance, who will garner negative reactions. You have to use the marketing, you have to use all the tools available to you to prime your fan base and make them feel happy, make them get excited, all of these things. So that's why I'm saying, do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if United, well, they've said it. They even said over and over again, this will be a hard deal to do. So they can come out and say, we didn't lie. We didn't lie. You guys got gassed. You guys took it out of context. You guys ran away with it. And you guys, meaning maybe me, I got maybe hold my hand up, right? But we all said it was a hard deal. And now we've proven that it's a hard deal. And we're out. So many different ways you can look at this thing, man. So many different ways. And you know me, guys. I like to look at situations in multiple different ways. But I hear you, Milton, man. I think you might be right there, you know. You might have something there. Eddie says the fans were going to protest. Cover up. See, you guys are starting to sound like me. Eddie says Chelsea will be waiting for him out with Lavia in the... Yeah, see, that's what I'm fearing, bro. That's what I'm fearing. Milton, yes, Wiz, definitely imminent bid. Brighton are going to sign Baleba on a new contract. I'm sure of it. Oh, man, guys. Our biggest problem, TK says, our biggest problem was scoring goals. That's been addressed. Defense is improving. We will have less injuries with less games. As this where 6th to 10th, another smart signing will help. We will improve. Yeah, TK, that's how I want to look at it. Exactly what TK said. If you didn't plan on getting something and then someone says, I'm going to try to get this thing for you, but it's going to be hard, and they don't get it, let's also think about where we were and where we are now, and think about the 3 signings that we've made that we didn't even expect to make. We did not expect to get Mbumo. No, we did not. Or Sesko or Cunha, and we've got all 3 of them. So it's not the end and be all. Be all and end all. It's not. It's just deflating. That's all it is. It's just deflating because your expectation hasn't been met. However, we can't argue that our expectations weren't managed, because they have said, and they were saying, that it was a hard deal to do and it was unlikely. So that's the negative news. Very negative news, you know. But the season starts literally in 15 minutes, people. So... and our game's in 2 days. So we don't really have time to just be sitting in this negativity. I think we just need to just, cool, we ain't going to get him this summer. Listen, if we still got 2 weeks left, things still can change. I still wouldn't be surprised if on Monday we hear Man United, do you know, Man United bid 100 million for Baleba. Like, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. But for now, let's take it that all these journalists have been briefed. This is Man United talking now. This is not been leaked from this agent or that agent. If all of these journalists are saying these things, Manchester United Football Club has briefed them. 100%. Anyway, more negative news. Roma are still waiting for Jadon Sancho to give his green light to the move. Manchester United prepared to accept Roma's 20 million for bid for Sancho, but waiting for Jadon's decision. Jadon open to discuss since earlier this week, but still working on personal terms. Right, and that was before. That was literally what, less than 24 hours ago? That tweet that I've literally just read out to you. Now this is what's breaking. Jadon Sancho is not very convinced by AS Roma's offer. So it doesn't say he's rejected the offer. It doesn't say he's not going and all of these things. He's not convinced. And knowing what we know, having looked at this Jadon Sancho saga for the whole summer, he's going here, then he's not going here, then this and that. I don't think this move's going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if Jadon is still here in 2 weeks' time and he runs down his contract for a year. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm tired of this Jadon Sancho stuff. I'm tired of the I was going to say the Rashford stuff, because Rashford's gone. Anthony, all those guys that need to leave. I think I said this before. The fan in me, of course, wants these guys to get the hell out of here. Because I'm a fan and I want United to proceed, to progress, to get better, all of these things. I kind of understand that, you know, they, in their minds, they don't need to do anything to benefit the football club. They don't need to leave to get a fee to benefit the football club. They need to think about themselves. But I just wish this stuff would just come to an end. I wish these guys, Jadon, just leave, bro. Just leave. I don't even mean to be horrible, because honestly, I don't want to be, but leave. Roma's a good offer. Roma's a good team. Lower your wage demands. You should not never had been on the wages in the first place. You were 21 years old or something when we bought you, and we put you on over 200 grand a week as a 21-year-old. It's like, oh, bro, this is so. It's so frustrating. I bet, and I can see why the club is frustrated with these guys, because Jaden has been wanting to leave, trying to leave Man United for the last 2 years, and no permanent deals have been struck. So, yeah, guys, I've got nothing more to say about Jaden apart from he needs to leave. So, next one. So Ruben Amorim has done his press conference. Let's end the stream on a positive, people. Let's end the stream on a positive. That's the two negative stuff out the way. Yeah. Sancho still acting a fool. Sorry, let me not call him a fool. I don't want to be that guy when it comes to footballers. So let's not call him names. Sancho is being Sancho. Let's just call it Sancho's being Sancho. Being frustrating. So that's it. Baleba, it doesn't look like we're going to get him. Cool. That's fine. But we're still here, and we still have a match to play on Sunday. We still got Mbumo, we still got Cunha, and we have Benjamin Sesko. Man like Sub-Zero Sesko. I'm not going to lie, guys. We haven't seen Sesko play, and I can't wait for Sesko. I would love, I might get Sesko back of my shirt when my new top comes in. Because I think this Sesko guy is going to change a lot of things, bro. I can't wait to see Benjamin. My Benjamin. Sub-Zero Sesko. Yeah. 3-0 against Arsenal. I can't wait. This tall 6'5" guy leaping in the air, headers, holding the ball up, bringing others into play, running the channels. Bro. So let's get gas a little bit. Forget the negative news. Let's be optimistic. So Ruben has done his press conference, and he said a few things, and he has praised Sesko. And what he said about Sesko, I'm loving it, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's what I want to hear about my striker. Yeah. And also, I remember saying to you guys that Sesko was never gonna start. Sesko ain't starting. I don't know, people. I don't know. I think Sesko might actually start, the way that he's talking about Sesko, how physical he is, how he's ready. You guys already told me that he had 2 matches with Leipzig. Yeah? You guys told me this in the chat. So there's no reason for him not to start, is there? Yes, he hasn't played a, competitive game for Man United, but he can start. Anyway, Ruben has says Sesko is ready to play on the physical point of view. He is ready. A big component in our league. Then he's really smart. Every detail he asks, he's always thinking. Football is a thinking man's sport. The best footballers are the ones who are the most intelligent. If he's asking 100 million questions, don't be annoyed at him. Be happy that he's invested, that he wants to know. I like that. When the people who I work with underneath me, who come to me and say, boss, whatever, ask me loads of questions, I like that. It means they're invested. They're here, they're invested. So I like that. Those things are good things. We will see if he starts. Bro, he's going to start. I've seen Cunha up front in pre-season. I've seen Mbuma up front in pre-season. I've spoken about the interchange in front 3 that we played against West Ham. And all of these things, we still look better with a striker up front. We still look better. Say what you want about Højlund. We actually, I think we look better with Højlund up front. So we need to play with a striker. We need to. Next, let's see what else he said. Let me see what the chat is saying. Do you think Sesko starts, people? What do you think? So much is going on in the chat. In many ways, I feel United have been also played a bit, knowing that they badly need, among other positions, a driving. Yeah, I hear that, Milton. Shivam, big up Shivam in the chat. Hope you're well, Shivam. Amorim knew it already that Baleba deal is off. Amorim quoted that Mount can play in mid, try something different. Yeah, I saw that as well, Shivam. You're right, Shivam. Milton said also, could it be a gamble on maybe 2 players being sold at the same time? 50. Good point, Milton. Our team improved without selling Garnacho, Sancho, Anthony, and Malacia. Imagine if you had that May the 31st. You'd be... Yeah, good point, TK. Good point. Our team's improved without selling all these players. Shivam said, do you think we go for Stiller or Hillman? I don't know, Shivam. This is where I don't know where we are going, because I thought we were all in for Baleba, and now I'm hearing about Hillman again, and I'm hearing Hillman's going to be 70 million. What? Are you on crack? No way are we spending 70 million on Hillman. We need a packed normal Sancho. No, Sancho just needs to go, bro. I'm tired of Sancho stuff. I'm tired of all that stuff. I don't even want to report on it. I'm just tired of it. Even if he pays 1 million to the channel, never mention again banned words, Jadon Sancho. Jadon's banned words. Sancho's too busy getting Sweetie middle name tattooed on in stupid neck. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, man. Jadon, I don't know. Jadon's not a serious guy, bro. Like, he's not being serious right now. I ain't gonna lie. Sancho doesn't want to play surprising since he will not play for United. Sancho's story is alive because we keep it alive. We need to stop focusing. Yeah, TK said stop focus on it, on that BS. The media loves it, man. The media will always report on Sancho because he's that guy, that polarizing guy that will just grab your attention, clickbait and all of these things. Eddie says, I don't really care about outgoings. I think it affects it doesn't affect our business. Yeah, it hasn't affected our business to date. We've managed to do all the things we've done without outgoings, as TK says. So I would start Sesko, says TK, just for set pieces. Bro, I'm with you on that, TK. If he isn't in game shape just yet, Maguire and Sub-Zero on corners, bro. And if Casemiro ain't got the legs in midfield, but if Casemiro is also in that box, you got Casemiro in that box, Sub-Zero in the box, and we got flipping Maguire. Bro, I know Gabriel and these men are rough and tough, but come on, we can do something, guys. Shivam says, actually, I don't mind that we did not get Baleba. He's too expensive. High chances of failure. United don't do 100 million signings. I'm happy the deal did not go through, says Shivam. Different perspective from Shivam. I like that we have different perspectives in the chat. Eddie says, Wiz, please don't gas this Sesko thing. I'm going to wait. Bro, I want to be positive, bro. That news has deflated me so much. I need to find something. I need to find some positive. I think Sesko can do well, but I'm not gonna lie, this Gyökeres thing is scaring me, people. Like, you know the ones where if Arsenal fans ask me about Gyökeres, I'll be like, oh, I ain't scared of Gyökeres. But deep down, I'll be like, I ain't gonna lie, Gyökeres, he's that unknown entity. Like, Gyökeres could do a thing, you know, bruv. He could do a thing. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna try to wrap it up in about a couple of minutes because we've got the Liverpool game that we all want to watch. So I'm going to make this quickly as possible. Niche fan, big up Niche fan in the chat. The whole Baleba 2026 thing is ridiculous. City will come in for him before the end of the window. It's okay, though. Amorim said we can play Mount in the midfield. Take me now, Lord. Take me now. Jesus, take me. No, Niche fan. But yeah, I know you're bantering, Niche fan. I know you're being sarcastic, but yeah, it's not good to hear. Wiz, I used to live near a football club and watching some practice continually. Drills with forwards getting shot and goal from crosses. Sesko must feel the ball, go past keeper and practice. Bro, Milton, the way that Sesko just lashes the ball, I can't wait, for the slap, top bins. Anyway, let me not gas you guys up. Yeah, bro, listen, I'm gassed right now. Like, forget the negative news. 2 days time, we're going to see what we're all about. In 2 days' time, we are going to see what we are all about. No excuses, no fucking excuses. Against Arsenal, Old Trafford, everyone strapped the fuck in. No fucking around, Amorim. Choose your best team. He says we're going to do it game by game. He's not looking ahead 10 games' time. Every game is going to be a battle. Every game is in a... Let's do it, people. Let's do it. Anyway, Ruben Amorim on Højlund's future. He is one more option for tomorrow. We will see. And Rasmus is still our player. I don't really believe him when he says that. To be fair, I think he's been told not to play Rasmus. I think so. Amorim on last season's results. He says he learnt a lot last season. I don't need to focus on the future. That's an interesting thing to say. That doesn't matter, and I don't care. Very interesting. I know what he means, but it's very his choice of words is not right there. I need to live day by day. Everything that is noise to our team, I take out of the picture, so I just prepare my team against Arsenal. I like that. Focus on the next game and nothing more. Boom, bam. Don't fall for what Amorim says. Remember when CR7 said he's a poet? Don't fall for his words. He's got a sweet tongue, Amorim. That sounds funny to say. He's got a sweet tongue. Niche fan says, "Don't worry, lads. We've got Mount in the midfield. Let's put Xerxes in it." Niche fan is taking liberties, you know. Don't worry, man. We've got Mount in the central midfield. Jerry says, "Come on, Bournemouth. Yeah, the game's about to start, guys. So I'm gonna head over to my second stream. I've got the watch along for the Liverpool game. That's gonna start now. So technically speaking, I should be live now on my other stream doing the Liverpool watch along. So I'm gonna have to cut this one short. This is not the watch along stream, but we need to check out Liverpool, guys. We need to check out the opposition. I'm definitely gonna be there. So I think the match has kicked off right now, which means I'm missing the first minute. Not the way that we usually do things. Very late show, last minute, very quick show. I know I talk a lot and I can talk a bit too much, so I apologize for that as well, people. Very quick show, but yeah, I have to start the next stream. If you guys are also watching the match, please come over to the next live stream. We can just continue these conversations on and keep talking about the press conference quotes, and we just keep having our conversation about Man United while watching Liverpool, scouting Liverpool, seeing what they're all about, seeing how they play. We'll talk about Liverpool as well on the other stream. So if you guys are still around watching the Liverpool game, jump on the next stream, guys. Smash like on this stream as well. A small channel. You guys know it's a small channel, but we're doing our thing. So big up everybody, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next stream.